I'm at the door, so I can navigate it. I'm at the door, so I wouldn't fear it. I spent years being afraid of the terrain, of the late night, of the dark that remained after everyone left, after the light went. Learning the geography of where my mind went. When the sun went down, when the quiet arrived, dark cartography is how I survived. The unmapped territory of my own night. And the deep house was my compass through the unmapped dark. Every baseline a coordinate, every note a landmark in the dark cartography of the late night self. The deep house mapped the territory that I left uncharted for too long. Dark cartography, mapping every feeling. Dark cartography, every night revealing new terrain, new depth, new honest ground. Dark cartography of what I found in the deep house, in the base. Dark cartography of this place inside myself, inside the night. Dark cartography, finally right. Every landmark, every road. Dark cartography, lighten the load of not knowing where I was. Dark cartography, just because I needed a map of my own dark. Now I know the territory, know the landmarks by heart. The specific baseline that's been there from the start. The corner of the feeling that turns toward relief. The intersection of the music and the grief that becomes gratitude, that becomes peace. Dark cartography brought me to these coordinates of myself, finally located on the map. And the deep house was my compass through the unmapped dark. Every baseline a coordinate, every note a landmark in the dark cartography of the late night self. The deep house mapped the territory that I'd left uncharted for too long. Dark cartography, mapping every feeling. Dark cartography, every night revealing new terrain, new depth, new honest ground. Dark cartography of what I found in the deep house, in the base. Dark cartography of this place inside myself. everything I wrote, into the dark, into myself. Finally met, finally known. Slow dissolve into the music. Slow dissolve into the night. Slow dissolve into something finally right. I don't disappear, I dissolve slowly. The edges first and the parts that are only for the daylight, for the performing, dissolving one by one into the morning. That becomes a night, that becomes the deep house, that becomes the most honest version of the house I live in. When I'm dissolving in the deep house, facilitates the slow dissolve of everything that the day couldn't solve, into something soluble, into something that flows. The slow dissolve is how the music goes through you, into you, around you. Slow dissolve into the bass tonight. Slow dissolve, making everything light. The edges going first, then the middle, then the parts that hold the riddle of who I perform for everyone else. Slow dissolve into myself, the real self, the night self, the deep house self, the felt, not seen self. Slow dissolve is what I felt was always possible here in the music, in the dark. There's a chemistry to the slow dissolve, a reaction between the music and the soul. The catalyst is darkness, the reagent is the bass. The slow dissolve happens at this pace that only the night can facilitate. The slow dissolve of everything that's way. dissolve, slow dissolve, almost gone, slow dissolve. Carry on into the music, into the dark. Slow dissolve into my heart. Finally gone into everything. The night has its own architecture, structures you can't see, but you can feel. Every beam, every wall, every room. I've been studying the architecture of the night, the way the dark constructs itself from the absence of light. The low barren walls of bass and silence, the foundation of the deep house, the beautiful defiance of needing support from something invisible, from something felt, not seen. The night architecture has always held me up when the daylight structures couldn't. And then the deep house is the blueprint of the night's construction, the plans drawn in frequencies, the room by room instruction for how to build a space where the real things breathe. Night architecture is what I need. More than walls, more than ceilings, more than anything built for seeing. Night architecture holding me up. Night architecture filling the cup of what I need to feel supported. Night architecture never distorted, always true, always real. Night architecture is how I feel. Held contained in the best way. Night architecture here to stay. In the bass, in the dark. Night architecture in my heart. Every beam, every wall. Night architecture holds it all. The rooms in the night architecture have no right angles, no sharp corners, no architectural tangles of ego and aesthetic. Just the function of feeling held, the junction of the bass and the breathing of the dark, and the being present in the night architecture of the seeing inward, of the honest, of the real. Night architecture teaching me to feel structurally, fundamentally supported. And the deep house is the blueprint of the night's construction, the plans drawn in frequencies, the room by room instruction for how to build a space where the real things breathe. Night architecture is what I need. More than walls, more than ceilings, more than anything built for seeing. Night architecture holding me up. Ooh. Night architecture filling the cup of what I need to feel supported. Night architecture never distorted, always true, always real. Night architecture is how I feel. Held contained in the best way. Night architecture here to stay. Build your night architecture from base and from dark. Build it from the deep house. Build it from the heart of what you need. At the end of the day, night architecture is the only way to feel truly held, truly supported. Night architecture, never distorted by the daylight, by the bright. Night architecture is only right in the dark, in the music, in the honest night. Night architecture still standing. Night architecture still commanding the space. Dark night architecture in my heart, always holding, always real. Everything is burning in slow motion tonight. Everything is burning, but the fire feels right. Not the destructive kind, not the kind that takes the burning slow motion of the deep house as it makes something new from something old, something warm from something cold, something felt from something numb. Burning slow motion, here it comes. The feeling, the thought, beautiful and slow combustion of everything I know about, feeling safe about being still. Burning slow motion against my will, but willingly, beautifully. On fire in the deep house, burns in the best way. Burning slow motion through the late night day of the person I was before the music hit. Burning slow motion, converting everything into this warmth, this feeling, this honest heat. Burning slow motion, can't stop now. Burning slow motion, showing me how to be on fire without the destroy. Burning slow motion, my new joy. This particular heat, this particular glow. Burning slow motion in the undertow of the deep house, of the bass. Burning slow motion in this place between the cold and the complete. Burning slow motion is the heat I needed. I've been cold for longer than I knew, until the burning slow motion of the deep house came through and showed me what warm felt like, what the burn without the damage could provide. The slow combustion of the frozen, of the held. Burning slow motion of the stories never told. Now releasing, now igniting, now alive. And the deep house burns in the best way. Burning slow motion through the late night day of the person I was before the music hit. Burning slow motion, converting everything into this warmth, this feeling, this honest heat. Burning slow motion, can't stop now. Burning slow motion, showing me how to be on fire without need it. Let it burn slow, let it take its time. Let the burn in slow motion make you mine, make you real, make you warm. Burn in slow motion. Through every storm that tried to freeze you, that tried to go. Burn in slow motion. Of the stories told by the deep house, by the bass. Burn in slow motion. In this place is the only fire worth the burn. Burn in slow motion, still burning. Burn in slow motion, still learning how to be warm, how to be real. Burn in slow motion is how I feel tonight, always. I went to the deep end a long time ago. I went to the deep end and I never came back to the shallow. The shallow end is crowded, full of people testing the water, full of people who stay where their feet can touch the floor. I understand them. I was there once, testing and retreating, but the deep end called, and I jumped. Without looking, without measuring, without knowing if I could swim. Just the deep house and the bass and the deep end pulling me in. And the deep end is where the real things live, where the real things breathe, where the real things give everything they have without reserve. The deep end is what I deserve. After all the shallow, after all the safe, the deep end is my place. The deep end where I live now. The deep end showing me how to breathe underwater, to feel everything. The deep end is where I sing my most honest song, my most real note. The deep end, everything I wrote about myself, about the night. The deep end is finally right for someone like me, who needs the depth, the deep end, every breath. People shout from the shallow, come back where it's safe. But the deep end has a safety of a different shape. The safety of the honest, the safety of the real. The deep end is the only place that lets me feel without restriction, without the shallow rules. The deep end with a deep house, and I choose to live feels perfect coming. The bass is calling, coming. The deep end was always where you were falling toward. The deep end, still here. Deep end, still clear, still warm, still real. Deep end is how I feel, always. The midnight has a texture. You can feel it on your skin. The midnight has a texture that only lets the real things in. Run your fingers through the dark. It feels like velvet, like the specific weight of air that's held it. All the secrets, all the feelings, all the things that only midnight keeps revealing. To the ones who stay awake long enough to feel it. The midnight texture of a life that chose to live it after hours, after everyone has gone to sleep. The midnight texture is the thing I keep in the deep house. Has a texture too, you feel it in the bass. Something you can almost touch, something you can taste. In the back of every feeling, in the back of every note. The midnight texture of everything I wrote into the dark. Midnight texture on my skin tonight. Midnight texture, making everything right. The velvet of the bass, the weight of the air. Midnight texture, everywhere I reach, I feel, I breathe. Midnight texture, letting me believe that the night is real, that the dark is kind. Midnight texture, easing my mind, one touch at a time, one note at a time. Midnight texture, finally mine. I become a connoisseur of the midnight texture, of the different weights of different nights. The humid summer midnight with its heavy pressing warmth. The winter midnight crisp and clear. The autumn midnight smells of something just beyond the ear of hearing. Something felt. Midnight texture, every card is dealt. Different but always honest, always real. In the deep house has a texture too, you feel it in the bass. Something you can almost touch, something you can taste. In the back of every feeling, in the back of every note. The midnight texture of everything I wrote into the dark. Midnight texture on my skin tonight. Midnight texture, making everything right. Oh, the velvet of the bass, the weight of the air. Midnight texture, everywhere I reach, I feel, I breathe. Midnight texture, letting me believe that the night is real, that the dark is kind. Midnight texture, easing my mind, one touch at a time, one note at a time. Midnight texture, finally mine. Feel the midnight texture, let it settle on your skin. Feel the midnight texture, let the real things in. The weight of the air, the velvet of the bass. The midnight texture of this familiar space where everything is tactile. between the black and blue. Indigo hours made for me and you. There's a specific shade that the sky turns around 4 a.m. when the night has done its work and the day hasn't started yet, and everything sits in the indigo, the most honest color that the clock permits. Not quite dark, not quite light, not quite wrong, not quite right. Just indigo, just in between, the most beautiful place that I've ever seen. And the deep house plays its most honest notes in the indigo hours, when the feeling floats between the night and what comes after, between the serious and the laughter of a new day, still hours away. Indigo hours, hold me in between. Indigo hours, the most honest I've been all night, all year. Indigo hours are the most sincere of all the dark, of all the light. Oh, indigo hours, between wrong and right, between the base and the dawn. Indigo hours, carry me on into whatever comes next. Indigo hours, past the test of keeping me beautifully in between. I watch the indigo from many different rooms, different cities, different windows, different moons, but always the same feeling of the in-between. The indigo hours and the deep house and the dreams staying here in the not yet and the almost in the indigo that the night does best, right before it gives you back to the day. And the deep house plays its most honest notes in the indigo hours, when the feeling floats between the night and what comes after, between the serious and the laughter of a new day, still hours away. Indigo hours, hold me in between. Indigo hours, the most honest I've been all night, all year. Ooh, indigo hours are the most sincere of all the dark, of all the light. Oh, indigo hours, between wrong and right, between the base and the dawn. Indigo hours, carry me on into whatever comes next. Indigo hours, past the test of keeping me beautifully in between. Stay in the indigo, don't rush the blue. Stay in the indigo, it was made for you. The in-between, the not quite, the almost there. Indigo hours have a particular care for the ones who need the transition slow. Indigo hours, the most beautiful show of light becoming, of dark releasing, of the deep house finally ceasing to be the only thing, and becoming the thing that brought you to the morning. Indigo hours, still in between. Indigo hours, most honest I've been. In the indigo, in the almost. Indigo hours, I love you most. Glass city, transparent in the dark. A glass city, showing every scar. I live in a glass city, where the walls don't hide a thing, where the neon bleeds through everything, where the night has a particular ring of honesty, of exposure, of the kind of life that lives without enclosure. And I used to want the brick walls, used to want the solid, but the glass city taught me that transparent is the honest way to live, way to feel, way to let the deep house show what's real through the walls, through the skin, through the glass city I live in the deep house plays through every glass surface, amplified by transparency, finding its purpose in the honest, in the open, in the city made of glass. The deep house plays for those who let things pass through them honestly. Glass city, showing everything. Glass city, what the night will bring. Through the walls, through the skin. Glass city, letting the music into every corner, every room. Glass city, lit by the moon and the neon and the bass. Glass city, my kind of place, transparent, honest, real. Glass city, how I feel most myself, most alive. The glass city at midnight catches every frequency. The deep house bouncing through its transparency into something visible, into something felt. The glass city playing the hand is dealt with openness, with grace, with the willingness to let the night find every space inside the glass, inside the self. Glass city, everything else falls away. And the deep house plays through every glass surface, amplified by transparency, finding its purpose in the honest, in the open, in the city made of glass. The deep house plays for those who let things pass through them honestly. Glass city, showing everything. Glass city, what the night will bring. Through the walls, through the skin. Glass city, letting the music into every corner, every room. Glass city, lit by the moon and the neon and the bass. Glass city, my kind of place, transparent, honest, real. Glass city, how I feel most myself, most alive. Build your glass city in the dark. Build it from music, build it from heart, from transparency, from the willingness to be seen completely, honestly, in the glass city of the deep house, of the night, of the bass, of the blue light, of being real for once, for always. Glass city, honest ways. Glass city, still Some things bloom in the dark. Some things need the absence of light to become what they are. I am a dark bloom, a flower that opens at night. It closes when the morning brings this particular light. I was never made for sunshine, never made for the bright. I was made for the deep house, I was made for the night. And the dark bloom doesn't apologize for needing what it needs, for opening only when the daylight recedes into the evening, into the base. The dark bloom finds its place. Opening slowly now, dark bloom, finally showing how beautiful it is to need the light. Dark bloom, everything feels right in the absence of the sun, in the presence of the base. Dark bloom, finding its place in the deep house, in the dark. I've watched other flowers open in the sun, and I've admired them, but I know I'm not one of those. I'm the kind that waits for the dark, for the deep house, for the closing of the gates of daylight, of brightness, of everything that asks for the performance. The dark bloom removes the masks at night, and the music in the bass. The dark bloom opens in this space, completely, fully, just for the dark. And the deep house is the dark that the dark bloom needs to open, to reveal what's been kept carefully unspoken, in the petals, in the depth of the bloom that only shows in the late night, in the music, in the dark that nobody knows. Dark bloom, opening slowly now. Dark bloom, finally showing how beautiful it is to need the night. Dark bloom, everything feels right in the absence of the sun, in the presence of the base. Dark bloom, finding its place in the deep house, in the dark. Dark bloom, dark enough, gets quiet enough, gets deep house enough to show your stuff. Your petals of truth, your night blooming, beautiful proof that some things are more beautiful for needing the dark. Dark bloom is its own kind of art. Dark bloom, still opening. Dark bloom, still hoping for the dark. Smoke and frequency, that's all the night is. Smoke and frequency, and everything it gives. I stopped needing more than this. The smoke and the frequency of a deep house bliss that asks for nothing, gives everything back. Smoke and frequency on the perfect track of a night designed for people like me, who found their peace in the smoke and frequency of the late night, of the bass, of the deep house, of this place between asleep and wide awake. Smoke and frequency for its own sake. In the deep houses, the frequency of smoke, the way the sound and the atmosphere evoke something sensory, something felt. Smoke and frequency is the hand I'm dealt every night, gratefully. Smoke and frequency filling up the room. Smoke and frequency cutting through the gloom of the day, of the way. Smoke and frequency arriving just in time. Smoke and frequency perfectly aligned with what I need, with how I feel. Smoke and frequency always real, always honest, always mine. Smoke and frequency every time. There's a ritual to it, the smoke and the sound, the way the frequency makes the dark profound, the way the smoke softens every edge, the way the deep house pulls me from the ledge of too much thinking, of too much feeling. Smoke and frequency is how I start healing every single night without fail. Smoke and frequency on this trail, back to myself, back to peace. And the deep houses, the frequency of smoke, the way the sound and the atmosphere evoke something sensory, something felt. Smoke and frequency is the hand I'm dealt every night, gratefully. Smoke and frequency. frequency, filling up the room. Smoke and frequency, cutting through the gloom of the day, of the way. Smoke and frequency, arriving just in time. Smoke and frequency, perfectly aligned with what I need, with how I feel. Smoke and frequency, always real, always honest, always mine. Smoke and frequency, every time. Fill the room with smoke and frequency. Let the deep house set you free from everything that isn't this. Smoke and frequency, pure bliss, the simplest ingredients for the most complete. Smoke and frequency, and the heartbeat of the deep house of the night. Smoke and frequency, always right. Smoke and frequency, still here. Smoke and frequency, crystal clear. In the dark, in the bass. Smoke and frequency, my favorite place, always. Always. There's an hour made for listening, between midnight and the dawn. The listening hour, when the talking stops and the music carries on. This hour sacred, I keep it for myself. I put the conversations on the shelf. The opinions and the noise, the things that people say, I save the listening hour for the end of every day. Everything goes still, except the music, except the bass. The listening hour is my favorite place. And in the listening hour, I finally hear things clearly, the things that they were saying, but I couldn't hear it nearly well enough to feel it, well enough to know. The listening hour is where the real things show. The listening hour, between midnight and the light. The listening hour, deep house in the night, where I stop producing, where I stop the show. The listening hour is where I let go of doing, saying, performing for the world. The listening hour is where I unfurl into the music, into the dark. The listening hour, back to my heart. I've learned more in this hour than in all the hours before. The listening hour teaches what the day ignores. place I've ever been in. Sitting still and hearing everything the deep house has been quietly clearing the path toward all this time. The listening hour, finally mine. And in the listening hour, I finally hear things clearly. The things that they were saying, but I couldn't hear it nearly well enough to feel it, well enough to know. The listening hour is where the real things show. The listening hour, between midnight and the light. The listening hour, deep house in the night, where I stop producing, where I stop the show. The listening hour is where I let go of doing, saying, not performing for the world. The listening hour is where I unfurl into the music, into the dark. The listening hour, back to my heart. Protect the listening hour, don't let the world take it. Protect the listening hour, even when they try to break it. With demands, noise, with everything that isn't the deep house and the dark. The listening hour is a gift you give yourself. Keep it sacred, keep it still. The listening hour always will give back more than it takes. The listening hour is what the deep house makes possible, beautiful, real.